Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to some cartoons on a Tuesday. And today I'm doing The Legend of Korra, Book 4, Episode 5, which is called Enemy at the Gates. Don't think it's gonna be a Korra remake of that Owen Wilson film from probably 20 years ago, but I think it's probably gonna have something to do with Kuvira and crew attacking her former hometown of Zaofu, which we heard last time from those two random guards that Iki stumbled upon, or technically got kidnapped and tied up by, that they were left behind while the whole rest of the Earth Empire army was marching on Zaofu. And they were upset because they weren't going to be invited to the party that was going to happen when the whole Earth Empire was assembled. R.I.P. Earth Kingdom. Big up to the Earth Empire, which that's the last holdout, of course, with Sue not wanting to give that up, even though her own son is now engaged to Kuvira, and Kuvira basically has a lot of irons in the fire here, a lot of schemes in order to keep people under her control. She's also got Bolin working for her. I've floated the theory that maybe that partially she wants him as kind of a quote-unquote hostage against Korra, should Korra return, which we now know that she will. She got her mojo back. She got the rest of the metal out of herself last time when the Airbender crew showed up, Tenzin's kids. So last episode was mostly about them, a little Korra, especially at the end there, but she said goodbye to our good friend Toph for now, got that metal out, like I said. So we might see the reuniting of Korra and some of her crew this time. I'm not sure if, well, let's see here. Oh yeah, so I was saying about, well, Bolin's gonna be there, obviously. I was saying about him, was it against Korra? Maybe there's other reasons why. Maybe just because of some of his skill and stuff too is why Kuvira wants him around. So maybe a Bolin Korra reunion this episode. I'm not sure about Mako. I don't think he would be there for any reason. He's still with the erstwhile Earth King, but maybe they'll have an excuse to get him there too. And then for the rest of Team Avatar that hasn't been together all season, we got to see. Asami maybe would be there. I'm not sure. She's still doing her business stuff, but yeah, hopefully that is the case. So I want to see the Team Avatar reunion. I want to see potentially a battle this time. Let's see if Sue has any tricks up her sleeve on the home turf here to combat Kuvira. But of course, Kuvira did, like I mentioned, grow up there, and used to be part of Sue's, military force, so she might know what those tricks are, which could be a disadvantage. So we'll see what happens. I have a feeling that Earth Empire is going to be completely assembled, before, so we set up for the final conflict here that Korra has to stop. But I'm going to go ahead and find out and watch the app. All right, so we didn't get the battle this time. We got the prelude to it, the lead up, which I guess was to be expected. They got to set the pieces up a little bit more. One of those pieces evidently being Zhu Li betraying Varric. I guess she's maybe just trying to get out of, it could be a feint to get out of whether she's just protecting herself or as another plan, get out of getting sent away to the re-education camp. Or maybe she really is. It does make sense that she would be sick. Varric saw it. They definitely set it up with this episode. Saved her, even though it was kind of his fault in the first place with the train thing. And then, they had like a little quasi, like almost romantic thing, or maybe from her perspective, she thought that for a second. But then he was like, I saved because you got to clean or whatever. And then she was saving him again from the battle at the end, and he's still not appreciating it. So it does make sense that she would be sick of him and you know, I guess betray him. But like I said, I don't know, it might just be a ruse, either just to get herself out, or maybe she is gonna still try to save Varric and Bolin. We'll see. So yeah, with that vine thing, I guess the spirit vine leads to more power. I don't know. It's a little some of the storyline here is feeling a little like Marvel-y to me. I haven't said like the suits. I know the suits were, even from the beginning with the season 1 Sato stuff, Industries stuff, they did have kind of mechanical suits like that. These ones looked very kind of Iron Man-y, or like the villain Iron Man fights against. I didn't love the battle. I don't love it in general, I gotta say. It was a little too CGI, I think, the animation of that battle with those suit things. It's not my favorite, so, but you know, I guess the technology or whatever, literally the technology of the animation style, and then the technology in this world right now. But like I said, not my favorite type of animation or battle. But so Bolin didn't get to see Korra. I'm assuming she'll figure out that he's getting sent away before it happens. Or maybe we will see an episode with him in this, you know, re-education camp to just really hammer home like the horrors of whatever's probably going on. I mean, something like that is like common in the world still. Like, you know, it is what kind of fascist governments as well as communists, like a bunch of whatever hardline, you know, authoritarian or whatever styles of government have things like this. Yeah, so I mean, obviously throughout this we know that, you know, Korra and whoever is not going to be able to stop the conflict here like this just by talking to one side or the other. The divide is obviously well past at this point. So they showed the flashback of how it started. A little bit surprised that Sue didn't want to take power. I mean, I get her reasoning, but she was like really against it right away. I feel like she could have tried to do it in a way with Tenzin and the president and everything, like, you know, try to do it in some way that wasn't like what Kuvir is doing with a show of force type of thing. But I don't know, you know, I guess, you know, I do get it, but, you know, obviously Kuvira was right off the bat going against her at that point. And the son is a real fuckboy for sure. I still can't remember his name, even though I said it a bunch of times this episode. But I don't want to learn it. Screw him. We'll see. I guess at the end they're saying his two twin brothers and mom are going to try to sneak into the camp and do something. So I guess we'll see what's gonna happen with that next time. I assume whatever it is not gonna work, but who knows? I don't know. They're just gonna go in and try to assassinate her, or what's gonna happen? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, even with trying to have Bolin negotiate in the first place is a little like, did she really think that was gonna have any chance of working? Was she just trying to provoke Sue further in some way and try to get like a slight bit of moral high ground in some way? That doesn't really make sense either. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of funny though with Bolin from the beginning of the series, his introduction, what we know about him like being such a huge player in this whole worldwide conflict here is kind of crazy. But yeah, so, but no Mako, like I thought it didn't make sense for him to be in this, and he wasn't. Asami was, of course, in the episode, but they're just setting her, you know, more character development for her, which I did enjoy a lot. Those scenes were very effective emotionally. And I assume there must be setting up probably some kind of redemption for the dad. Maybe there's some way he can help in the end here. Or maybe, even if that's not the case and it's just like more character building for Asami, then I still appreciate that. But yeah, like it was completely unconnected from the main plot. So, you know, it's just the B storyline a little bit there. Yeah, so we gotta see, I guess there's 7 or 8 more episodes left here. I thought there'd be, I'm thinking still there'll be a battle next time. Well, I guess we'll see what happens with this, with Sue's plan. We'll see what Korra's gonna do here. She doesn't want to fight now. She is being a little more like the Aang style, I guess. It is an interesting wrinkle too that Kuvira did save her father's life as well. But I'm sure that's not going to stop her ultimately, you know, stop Korra from doing what's right for the world at the end of things here. So yeah, we'll see. Anything else to talk about? Yeah, I mean, a lot of things did happen this time, but it was mostly set up. Yeah, but anyway, I'm still really enjoying the book here, the season. Excited to watch episode 6 next Car Tuesday. Join me back for that. Do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Feel free to leave some comments or get some conversation going. And until next time, I'm going to be up on out of here. Peace.